Frostbites for May 2nd, 2016, and we have a little bit of news today for you guys, so we'll just dive right in. And first of all, for those who will be visiting the Epcot at the Japan Pavilion on May 5th, you will actually get to celebrate Japan Children Day. This is a fun event where guests can participate in special activities and learn more about Japan and the Japanese culture. So if you will be in, Epcot on May 5th, you will get to learn a little bit more about Japan. Also, you'll get to experience Cinco de Mayo at the Mexico Pavilion, and that's always a lot of fun too. So if you've never been there for Cinco de Mayo, I highly suggest it. They, have special activities that go on, and usually Cava del Tequila has quite a few activities going on as well. So it's a great day to be at Epcot for sure. I had a lot of fun there when I went for the great Cinco de Mayo festivities, I guess I should say. Over back still at Epcot, a few of the restaurants have added some new menu items, just small little tweaks here and there. At the Liberty Inn, which is at the American Adventure Pavilion, they've added a clam chowder soup, which you can never go wrong with clam chowder, a frozen Coke with float of Buffalo Trace Bourbon Whiskey. At Fife and Drum Tavern, which is right outside of the American Adventure, it's like right there outside of the American Adventure Pavilion. They've added the Henry's Hard Orange Soda, which is also available in a float. This is great for those of you who know all about these hard sodas that have been really popular lately. It's nice that Disney's actually catching on the trend and experimenting with those a little bit. At the Block and Hans, which is a separate booth, they're going to have a craft beer lineup for guests to experience. And at the UK Beer Cart, you're going to be able to pick up some house-made crisps, which otherwise known as chips. So that's kind of nice. I'm all about chips in the UK Pavilion. Sounds delightful. Next we have a cat. Sorry about that. Get down, buddy. Anyway, next we have the Alberta Bound will be playing at the Mill Stage in early May 2016. This means that Trad Nation, which had a limited engagement, their limited engagement is now ending. So just keep that in mind when you'll be visiting Epcot here in the near future at the Canada Pavilion. So Trad Nation out, Alberta Bound in, and supposedly I guess they used to play when Off Kilter was not able to play before. So I'm not sure 100% on that, but I did read that this week, so that's something kind of interesting. For those of you who are annual pass holders or DVC members, you are now going to be able to experience the Disney After Hours event at the Magic Kingdom for a little bit less of a price. The price for annual pass holders and Disney Vacation Club members is going to be $75 for the remaining dates. Do keep in mind that you do have to call to get those tickets or visit the ticket window and show your pass or your annual pass or your DVC card. The remaining dates are May 5th, 8th, 12th, and 19th. So for the $75, that's not too bad for having, 3 hours in the park by yourself, basically, with limited waits for popular attractions, character greeting, and as well as all the ice cream and bottled beverages that you can drink. Over at Disney's Hollywood Studios, unfortunately, the end has come for the Eiffel Tower in the back of the park. They are getting ready for Toy Story Land, which is being built back there, so the Eiffel Tower is unfortunately no more. Moving to Disney Springs, the celebrity chef Rick Bayless is opening a restaurant at Disney Springs in, I believe, the Town Center area. And the restaurant has gone through a few names. It was Frontera Fresco when it first was announced. And now this has gone through its third name of Frontera Cocina. Clearly I don't speak Spanish, but looks like it's got, some, I don't know if they're changing the idea behind what they're doing with the restaurant or what, but it still offer a Mexican-inspired cuisine. But before, I believe the second iteration was Frontera's Tablas. So I don't know whether they're kind of changing the whole idea of the restaurant or not. Speaking of changing names, Fulton's Crab House at Disney Springs recently closed, and it is going down for refurbishment until fall of 2016. And it is also going to have a new name, and its new name will be Paddlefish. The restaurant will still serve, fish, lots of seafood options. It's also going to serve steaks and things like that. And it's going to be interesting to see what the menu changes are, especially with the boathouse so close and serving a somewhat similar menu. It will be interesting to see how things kind of progress there. And, they're also going to have a rooftop bar as well, which I think will be nice. So, again, it'll be interesting to see how Paddlefish, formerly Fulton's Grub House, kind of makes its way into the market at Disney Springs going forward. Returning May 5th through the 8th, guests can once again enjoy an afternoon tea at Disney's Beach Club Resort in the Crescent Solarium. And guests will be able to enjoy a classic afternoon tea, savories, and sweets such as house-made scones, petite sandwiches, and pastries. A variety of alcoholic beverages will also be available, and afternoon tea will be served from 1 to 5 p.m. Finally, for those of you who will be down at Walt Disney World for Mother's Day, just a heads up, is next Sunday, so just keep that in mind. They will be serving Mother's Day brunch options at 3 different restaurants. You'll have the choice between Captain's Grill, The Wave, and Boma. And there will be other activities going on for Mother's Day. Usually I say they usually give Mom a flower when she arrives at the parks. Again, Disney could, of course, change that going forward. You never know. But, it's nice that they do, promote Mom on Mother's Day. Also, if you're looking for some unique ideas of where to enjoy Mother's Day dinner or lunch, check out the Mouse for Less for a lot of different options of great places that we think you should consider visiting when coming for Mother's Day. So that's going to do it for the Mouse Bites today. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. And otherwise, everything I talked about will be on themouseforless.com. Make sure you check it out. Check out their Facebook page, their Twitter account, YouTube, all the different sites out there for social. And anything else that I have is all on The Mouse for Less. Any links and all that is going to be on themouseforless.com. So that's going to do it for today's episode of The Mouse Bites, and we'll see you next time.